Hey guys, Scott Jelinski, Modern Samurai Project. Thanks for joining me again for one of my instructional videos. As you can tell, I just got back from Shooter Symposium 2018 out at Eagle Lake, Texas. It's in the Houston area. Super shout out to Matt Shockey and his crew, like Trevor. Did an amazing job. We had like 100 students, 7 instructors. It was an amazing time. Lots of learning had occurred at that event. I personally want to thank my co-instructors there, Jared Rustin, Chuck Pressburg, Bill Blauer, Steve Fisher, Dan Brokos, and Aaron Cowan. I was obviously low man on the totem pole because those dudes have done serious work and have been in this industry for a while. Thanks for not saran wrapping me to a tree. Appreciate it, guys. Next year is going to be even better. Shooter Symposium 2019. Same instructors, including me. Very blessed to be included again. We're adding 4 more instructors: Bob Vogel, Kerry Davis, Craig Douglas, and Mike Pannone. It's going to be 4 days this next year. You guys got to get on that, man. It's going to be the training event of the year. So, hey, what do I want to talk about today? I want to talk about a term I have coined recently, and to be clear, nothing new under the sun. These things have been taught to me through my jiu-jitsu professors in the past and firearms instructors. They didn't quite put it this way, and I have recently, and it's really been resonating with people. And that term is structure over strength. Okay, what does that mean? Basically, what it means is that if you can set up your body in a way to accomplish a goal that does not use energy, it's always going to be better than using strength, which uses energy to accomplish that same goal. What do I mean by that? So let's say you're standing isosceles, right? And you're out there and you're shooting a pistol and you're trying to mitigate recoil, okay? You can do so, but because your legs have equal distribution of weight, they are base and base, right? Both legs are strong, but both legs are immobile, so you need to get your weight forward a little bit, whether it be by muscular activity, whether it be bending at the hip and things of that nature to mitigate that recoil. It just is what it is. Is that wrong? Nope. Environment dictates stance. Sometimes you're going to have to stand isosceles. Sometimes you don't. But if you don't understand the proper structure to do something with little effort, when you have to exude effort, your body's not going to know what to do, right? So you got isosceles, it's great. If you don't have to move, it's awesome. But if you do eventually have to move in a self-defense situation, or perhaps in a match or something to that thing, both your legs are equal base, so you have to shift your weight to one side in order to move. I never want to give up my mobility. Maybe not germane to what we're talking about right now, but I hope that makes sense as we talk about this more, perhaps more in the future. On the other hand, I'm a big fan of the athletic stance, or what I like to call the fighter stance, which is if you're right-handed, your left leg is slightly forward. You're not bladed, you're just slightly forward as if you were walking towards something, okay? Why is that important? Well, the body works like an X. That's why your seatbelt goes across your body. That's why race seatbelts go in an X, okay? So what does that mean? Well, what that means is that because the body works like an X, my mobility is at a higher standard than it was if I was base and base. With my left leg slightly forward, my left leg is base and my right leg is balance, which means it can move quickly so that I can move quickly, instead of both of them being loaded up, having to shift and then go. This is a great example of something that Steve Fisher talks about all the time. Do something sooner, not faster. If I know I have to move already, and the first step in doing so is putting my left foot forward, why don't I just put my left foot forward before the whole thing begins? Something to think about. Okay, so hey dude, I just stand on a square range shooting B8s or something like that, why do I have to have my left foot forward? Glad you asked. If I'm in isosceles, in order to mitigate recoil, put weight behind the gun, I'm going to either have to tighten my muscles and or lean forward, okay? We already said with both your legs base and base, your mobility is very, is limited. Now, if you don't need to move, hey, good to go. If you've got great recoil control, you're good to go. But if you think about it, you put your left foot forward and put your weight there, making your left foot base, what automatically happens? Your weight is automatically forward without using any muscle energy at all. That is the key between structure being better than strength, because I don't need to use any energy, right? If you're that guy that after 200 rounds you're smoked, it's because you're using too much strength. Okay, I'm not saying don't grip the gun hard to mitigate recoil, but if you're standing in isosceles and you're grabbing that gun for all it's worth, okay, awesome. Maybe you get through 250 rounds and then you get tired. But if I put my left foot forward, my weight's already there, and I grip the gun hard, not only am I going to be more accurate because my dot or my sights move less, but I'm also going to be less tired, so maybe then I can shoot 500 rounds and get in more practice without being tired. So again, something to think about. If you want to learn this weird stuff, come out to one of my classes. Next one's going to be at the Lone Star Training Center in Fort Worth, Dallas area. I'll be out there May 19th and 20th. Man, I'd love to train with you guys. And that being said, be good, stay safe, get training.